Alright, so this one is that's based on, I don't have a name for it yet, but it's pretty much taking old concepts with new concepts. Like you guys have seen the one with the hourglass base design. Well, this is taking the same concept from the hourglass base design, but it's kind of been put onto an old base build that I've done. You guys will probably know once we get to the core and everything like that. But this is the overall look of it. Nothing too fancy. As you can see, I've changed some designs to save on cost, but pretty much doing the same thing as what it was when I did some changes. So pretty much you see these little barricades right here. Well, I put these here instead of having little wall placements there, so that way we still have peek holes and we can shoot over them, but we can't get shot through them too easily. So that was a new concept. Plus it saves some on upkeep, so it made cost a little bit cheaper doing it that way. Alright, so let's go ahead and go in here. As you see, we have 3 shotgun traps guarding the front door, so anyone tries to go deep, they're fucked. Hopefully no one's camping the door, otherwise we might get fucked ourselves too, so we just gotta keep an eye on that. We have a couple shooting windows right here on the back side. Since we don't have as much protection right here, we need to be able to shoot out here as much as possible, since we don't have no turrets guarding this side. Let's go around over here to this side. It looks pretty hollow and plain, but that's because I haven't quite done much for the inside. Alright, as you see, we got a turret there. Alright, and then we can close the doors from out there, say from in here. I am planning on putting all these doors that guard the turrets on a door switch, so that way all we have to do is flick a switch and they'll open and close. Alright, it's same on this side. See how we got a turret there, doors are there, pretty hollow on the inside, same concept, three turrets watching, or 3 shotgun traps watching it. And as you see, these windows got a couple shotgun traps watching them just in case someone blows in through there. As you see, we have plenty of furnaces that we can have up here. I think it's a total of 13 furnaces right there. As you see, I have a bunker design that also doubles with shotgun traps there. The floor is completely armored. There is no double floor though. That's how I saved on some of the costs to keep the cost down on this base design. Let's go ahead and go upstairs first. Alright, so this looks probably familiar to you guys. Got a couple shotgun traps in the spots that I'm not 100% sure about. They have to poke their heads, get blasted off. You see, this is going to be like our battery room again. Extra storage kind of stuff. Mostly going to have a nice big battery there, maybe 3 of them. Probably 3. And come around here, we got beds, boxes, lockers, the basic needs of a base. They should be relatively safe up here because you can't really see them from out here. As you see, it's pretty well hidden except for in these little gaps, but they gotta be like up on a hill to see them. If they're down here, you're not really gonna see it. See, on ground level, so you can't really see much in there. It just looks like an open shooting floor or something like that. Let's go back up in. Let's go ahead and show off the roof too. This is what I was talking about saving some cost. See, we can peek down here and shit like that, hide behind these things, pop up over, shoot between them. Nice little combination. Then we have a spot to store our heli in. And as you see, there's plenty of room to bring that bad boy in. I might change the location of this door so we don't accidentally get stuck on it. I might change it to like over here in this square right here. Not 100% yet. But as you see, there's plenty of drop down space right here to bring a heli in. So we fly in, come down, land, come on in, good to go, alright? Let's go ahead and head on back down. Alright, now let's go to the core. Now, you guys should recognize this by now. This should be something you guys should recognize right here. So, as you see, we open the door, there's another shotgun trap holding up right there. I haven't done nothing with the core yet, it's just, this is the concept I have in mind. As you see, you guys should probably know this base design right here pretty well. Alright, done this one a couple times with a couple improvements in order to keep rating cost up while keeping cost down in total. We got plenty of space to work with and be able to put things in here. We could put a workbench, repair bench, tier 3, tier 2, some lockers, plenty of storage. Like, you can get 12 boxes down here easily. Probably 16 if we're conservative, and probably like, I don't know, 5 or 6 small boxes. I just haven't done nothing with it. I'm pretty tired, guys. I don't really have much time these days since I'm working instead of playing the game and stuff. Been trying to take my time off. And then this is the upkeep cost so far. See, it's not too terrible. We're under 8,000 metal frags, which is nice. Under 50,000 or 50 high qual, which is good. And as you see, wood costs have stayed pretty low. Stone costs, that's easily just like 5 nodes a day, and we're good on stone a day. So any other stone we get, we can turn into wood easily. Overall, that's your basic build right there. I do have some other tricks I'm willing to put into this. Oh yeah, as you see, I did cut cost right here on this wall. So it's not a raid wall, it's just a splash damage wall. So this is to cut the splash damage if they make it through these 2 layers right here. Alright, so that's 16, 24 rockets to get into this loot room or this loot room, but not to the TC. For them to get TC, if they blow this side, it's going to be 24 plus 16 or 24 plus 8. So I could theoretically armor this up, and if I were to armor this up, we're looking at armor cost of 44, which ain't bad. So I mean, we can easily do this, and we'll probably just go ahead and arm that whole thing. That's 44, and that's all the ceilings, foundation down here, so there is no splash damage bullshit for maybe destroying it by accident. So we're looking at what, 24 plus 16, so easily 32 rockets, right? So 24 plus 16, that's 30, 40 rockets, I think, right? Yeah, 40 rockets. 40 rockets to get TC, 24 to get one or the other loot room, because there's no splash damage. They can't get splash damage this way, I hope. Worst case scenario, we armor this up or sheet metal it up, and cost will go to 75.42, which still ain't too bad. We're still under 8K. So we could technically get away with just sheet metaling that up, and we would be fine. So it wouldn't be too bad. So we would definitely be 24 rockets on one side or the other, not for both. Alright. Let's see. Our weakest points in this base design are going to probably be these 2 walls here and these 2 walls here. These are probably going to be the cheapest walls that they can go through because it's just 1, 2. Mind you, they do have garage doors that they have to go through, but still, if I were to armor these 2 walls up here and these 2 walls right here, that would get us back to 24 rockets to core for any direction they go. However, this is what the cost would look like if we did that. So, remember, we were at 44. And if I were to armor those up, now our cost would be 67. So that's a big jump. Really big jump. If we're all bringing in a bare minimum of 100 per day, it wouldn't be too bad, but I still think about 70 high qual is kind of high, but to make it an even 24 rockets to core in any direction, it's not really asking too much, really. It's up to you guys. I'm definitely going to have it sheet metal, so there's that. But the good thing is they're only going to be able to open one wall at a time. They're not going to be able to open both walls. So technically they'll only come through one or the other, because this design right here prevents splash damage. That's what this is all about right here. So this folds over and prevents splash damage. So if they do somehow manage to get both of these, which is kind of unlikely, but let's say they do get them both, right? That wall is supposed to prevent that, so it can only open one or the other. But even if they do, that wall's going to pop up, so then they got to go one side or the other. So either way, they're looking on one side or the other, and that's it. I think that's about it for the design. If they get this one right here, another wall pops up, and so then they got to get through two of these at once. But that's still going to keep them from getting to core, so it's still going to be 3 to get to core inside right here, as you see. So it's going to be 1. See, this is all closed off, so they're not going to get through this wall right away. 2, 3. Alright, so pretty much the weakest spots are going to be here and here, and the same on the other side. But as I showed you, there are ways to prevent that from being weak. So we're looking at 40 to TC if they go through walls. Really the weakest location is going to be right here on this wall here. See, it's only one wall, but we're going to have garage doors here, here, and here. So technically, it's going to be two walls to get through, unless they blow through this one. But then they got to deal with armor. So then that's 16, 24. Right? Yeah, 24. Yeah, so no matter how you look at it, they're looking at 24 rockets to get to core in any direction that they go. So really, it just depends on where they hit at. But honestly, it's going to be at least 24 rockets, bare minimum to core, 40 for TC, bare minimum. Beyond that, I think that just about covers the base build. Again, let's go over here and see what the upkeep is as it sits right now with the 2 armored walls here and the 2 armored walls there. With the bunker closed, we don't have to upgrade this to wood because they can't get splash damage down here. So if they were to start shooting, they would hit here, and there would be no transfer of damage down to the base right here where these two meet at. They can't get damage on that, so they're only damaging up here. So being able to open and close this core is going to be super simple. All you got to do is break this twig here. You can do it with a rock. So I mean, it's going to be super simple. There's plenty of room down here to have at least 4, 5, possibly 6 bags, just depending on how we do this. So we can technically get everybody incorporated in here. It's just going to be a really, really tight fit for more than 4 people. 4 people, not so bad. 5 people is going to get squeezing around. 6 people is definitely going to be some fun. As you see, it's not a huge base. It's pretty small in the most part. Upkeep is kind of high because we're wanting to keep the core safe as possible. Oh yeah, this is sheet metal because this is honeycomb right here. Alright, so it's not needing the high qual, because if they blow through right here, you know, they got another sheet metal wall there. And again, it's kind of a little bit of cost right here just to keep splash damage down. So even if they do blow through here and get one of these 2 loot rooms right here or right here, it's going to be 24 rockets on this side. Probably destroy this wall at the same time, which means that they'll probably get 4 rockets worth of damage on this side, maybe 5 if they blow on this side, because this is soft side, so I'm not sure. Either way, they're going to have to spend a couple more rockets just to get through this wall right here as well. And as you see, there's going to be garage doors on either one, so then that's another 3 just to get through that one, and another 3 to get to the next one, and so on and so forth before they even get here. So yeah, if they blow on that side, it's going to be a lot of rockets just to get over here to court, and then they got to make their way through all this. So yeah, that I believe covers everything. And then let's go ahead and give you guys the upkeep cost again. And that would probably be close to max. So this would be max if I were to upgrade this right here. This would be max cost with that one like that. So this would be max cost right here. Alright, so 7408 for metal frags, 4,000 and some change, 41 we'll call it, and then 67 and 6. So not bad. We can easily get a day and a half of upkeep, and it's only one TC. So everybody will have TC access, and everybody can put necessary upkeep in this, and no one has to worry about going around doing all the TCs. I think that's it, guys. Alright.